Well, what's the profile? What are you looking for? And I'm happy to tell you that Donnie Tyndall fits the profile perfectly. You'll remember some of these profile points I made. We needed to hire somebody who was a winner, somebody who had a track record of success. Coach Tyndall has won everywhere he's been, at every level he's coached, from junior college to his first Division I job to Southern Mississippi. If you look at the leagues he coached in and look where his teams finished those seasons, you'll see a lot of ones and twos. I saw a winner. I saw a person who was a great fit, a person who, in this case, in my judgment, Donnie Tyndall pulled himself up from his bootstraps. He knew what he wanted to be. He wanted to be a basketball coach. He has boundless energy, one of those common traits I see in a lot of our coaches. But when you get to know Donnie, you will see what I'm talking about. He's a grinder. He's enthusiastic. He loves people, loves to be around people. Great sense of humor. He's a communicator, great communicator. He will embrace our constituents. I called some rival coaches about Donnie, and I specifically asked about Donnie as a recruiter. That was one of the points I made a week ago, that no matter the sport, you have to recruit. That's our lifeblood. And a very prominent coach, who all of you would immediately recognize the name if I said it, said, "Dave, that guy is everywhere. Everywhere I go recruiting, I see Donnie Tyndall. I don't think he has a twin, but he might, because he's everywhere." His ability to connect with people, connect with players, connect with recruits, as I say, see the big picture on our campus. Again, like I said, I don't think we could have found anyone who fits this profile better than the man I'm about to introduce to you, our new men's head basketball coach, Donnie Tyndall.
Game day begins early for head coach Donnie Tyndall. While Coach Tyndall is getting ready for the big game versus UAB, so are his players.
Would you expect anything less? They're honoring the 1987 NIT championship team from Southern Miss this weekend. It's their 25-year reunion. So Coach Turk, the head coach, who's a friend of my staff and I, is obviously here, and almost every player made it back. So at some point in time, you'll probably be asked about that team. They're arguably the best team to ever play here, and they're the most popular team to ever play here, doing what they did. Back then, the NIT was huge, and they won the NIT championship. So if you're asked about it, just make sure you know you're appreciative they had a chance to come back. You've heard a lot of great things, etc. Okay? Now, about this team, I just hope that you guys understand how important this game is. It's never added pressure. It shouldn't be taken as a nervous type statement. It's just fact. You have to protect your home court to stay in league races. You have to do your job, and the only thing that matters today is winning this game. That's it.
You gotta get the ball stopped just like the rest.
Coach Tyndall and his staff go over UAB one last time before the game.
They're going to attack, re-attack, re-attack, guys. Trust me, every one of them. Midline, spin back, bully move, jump hook with time, guys. You've got to be physical. Catch him off the, force him off the block. Be quick to the red and be physical with him. He will turn it over.
1, 2, 3. Let's go.
With just under 4.5 hours from the tip-off, the team is focused on securing the conference win.
Just turn your body just like this. Even though you're not really screening anyone, you want to influence him. No, take it again. Take it again. You got to turn like you're screening. Sell it. Run it. Screen Norville. Screen. Dive. Now say you can't play with us. Right here. You got to hold them right here without pushing. Throw it out and let them go get it. To start the game, the first 4-minute segment, we're only going to press on dead balls and free throws. And after the first media timeout, we're going right at them. If we see there in flash and the wings come high too, just kind of split it about right there. Rashard a little higher, about right there. Huh? You want to shoot a little bit? Okay. All right, listen up. You got about 10 to 15 minutes. You can shoot a little bit, then hustle over to pregame meal. I'm going to repeat myself again. Don't go back and sleep. All right, 3:30. No one here later than 3:30. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Coach Tyndall, second stop of the day, to meet and greet with Southern Miss students and the band Emerson Drive.
Thank you. We're off to a great start, 14-4, 3-0 in conference play. Huge game today, as you know, but I wanted to personally thank you for all your work and getting Emerson Drive here and helping, because it's going to be a great day all the way around, and they wouldn't have been here. We would not have been able to do all this if it wasn't for you. So thank you for your support. Let's have a great day. Enjoy the concert. Come over the game, get rowdy, get on the ref's tail a little for me. We'll have a good time, all right? But to the top. Perfect. All right. Thank you. You guys have a good time. Okay.
With just under 2 hours from the tip, Coach Tyndall fires up the crowd at the pregame pep rally.
Southern Miss! Southern Miss! All right, what a great day it is. We've got perfect weather. We've got Eagle basketball at 5 o'clock. We've got the 1987 NIT champ reunion 25 years ago. When you think of it, 347 Division I programs across America, and we have the 5th longest win streak currently in all of Division I at 21 games, like he mentioned. And again, that's a tribute to you.
1 hour from tip, and the team can feel the excitement of this conference matchup.
Eight gaps, 14 deflections, 14 steals. And then most importantly, play for each other, all right? And then toughest team in college basketball. I thought the way we battled and competed at the last 26 minutes last game was damn good. That's the way we got to play for 40 minutes, though. So let's go out there. Crazy dogs. Crazy dogs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Five minutes until tip-off. Southern Miss versus UAB.
If he's open, throw it to him. Hold 1,001. If you can't catch, Mills, you come all the way on ball screen, duck in and play. Got it? Aggressive. Fist 2, bump quick, and bump square, man. 1, 2, 3. You ready, Mike? Post Borningham. Move the ball, Neil. Ball screen, Mills. No, Scott. Come on, Scott. Scott, come on, man. Char, no. What do we have to do right there?
At halftime, Southern Miss leads UAB 38-27.
Play off the second. Now what'll be there is Borningham ducking in, or if they help from JB, slide and cover on the weak side. If they don't help, get to the rim. 1, 2, 3. Got it? What did we just talk about at halftime? It just blows my mind. And then we foul them.
I got you. What am I? Do I get on the high post
told
when they go?
you,
I got you, Coach. I got you. When they come to set that screen and they got a high post.
You just stay on top. Go get it. Run it again. Richard,
With second half adjustments, Southern Miss extends their lead over UAB.
Zipper down screen to catch. Get wide. They're going to one you out, so pop all the way to the corner. 5-man down screen, about the mid marker. Tight curl it. If you don't have it, Richard, just drive it over. Get to the post, opposite post, come high into offense. 51. I don't want this team getting 55 on us. Come here, both of you. If the ball happens to go above us in the press, we're jogging. You'll see it on tape. We're jogging. We're not back tipping. We're not trying to get to the level of the ball. We're not cupping it. It's a joke. Are you tired? Then play. 2 right here. Hide and take the ball so X5 can drop. It may be X2. Does that make sense? You got that or not? And then once he's got it, drop. All right, let's try to go elbow right here for Mike. Mike, Norville, right in between here. I want Gerald here. I want Richard here. Pay attention. All right, you got a ball screen. Roll hard, step. If they help from Norville, throw it to Norville. If they help from Gerald, play with Gerald. Now, if they're in zone, no call. I want to go step. Step. You're the screener underneath.
Southern Miss wins a hard-fought battle 74-59 over conference rival UAB. After the game, the day doesn't end for Coach Tyndall. It's time to meet with the
They're
press.
undersized. You know, Mills is 6'4", Mike Craig's 6'3", Boardingham 6'5", Norville 6'5", playing in the post in a high-level league. And guys are tough and gritty, and it's overcoming a lot of the obstacles or lack of experience or challenges that we've been thrown. And you know, I heard Mills say he wants to credit the coaches. It's really just the opposite. These guys have bought in. They've worked extremely hard. Guys have improved even over the last 3 or 4 weeks. You see guys like Cedric Jenkins driving the ball, or early in the year he either couldn't do it or was afraid to try to do it. Rashard McGill, same thing. Those guys are getting better because they have the right approach to practice every day, and that's a credit to those guys.
We're going to spend a few minutes with the second-year head basketball coach at Southern Miss, Coach Donnie Tyndall. And Donnie, talk first just about the excitement that's sort of surrounding Golden Eagle basketball after a 27-win season and a run towards the conference championship, quarterfinal round of the NIT. Just talk about all the excitement and how Golden Eagle basketball is sort of exploded all of a sudden.
Well, it's been really neat to witness, John, because I go back to the couple days before I accepted the job and talking with different people. So I felt like if we could have a good product and put it on the floor, eventually those fans would come around and like what we're doing. And for it to be what it's been in just 1 year, and the excitement that's around our program is a real tribute to our fan base, and obviously I'm humbled to be part of it.
I mean, you ask a lot of your guys. You ask them to put a lot out there on the court. You want a great effort, but what's the hardest thing for them to sort of adjust to?
The accountability, because we hold them accountable, John, for everything they do. I mean, if they have study hall at 1 o'clock, no one walks in there at 1:05. If they're late, we run them the next morning at 6:30. If they have an 8 o'clock class, they don't walk in the classroom at 8:02, because if they're late 2 minutes, we're going to run them the next morning. And it just takes time. Guys have to learn the hard way. We're going to hold them accountable, and nothing changes when we get to the floor. If we say hit the line 10 times, it's not 9. They're going to hit it 10, or we'll do it over, or make them run the sprints again. So that accountability, because some of them have been, for lack of a better word, pampered along the way because they were such great players, it takes a little getting used to. And our new guys this fall that weren't with us this summer, they've struggled, but slowly but surely they've come along. And I think by the time you get guys to December, they're now kind of robotic in that they're a machine. They know how to handle things and go about their business in a professional way.
Your practices are not overly long, but you get a lot in those. There's not a lot of standing around. You're doing a lot of things. What's your philosophy on practice? And I know you've had this discussion with me before, that guys that perform in practice are the guys that get the game minutes.
Well, in practice, we try to do a lot of things in the full court. So we'll get our 3 or 4 base things that we do, and emphasizing rebounding, transition defense, guarding in the half court, and then we let them get up and down and work on guarding both in our press and in our matchup zone, and then running offense in the half court. And I want my guys, even though it's maybe 2:15, where some coaches might go 3 hours, in that 2 hours and 15 minutes, it's going to be a great workout. And you're exactly right. I've had guys in my career that it could be a walk-on on our team that beat out a junior that started for a year for a week or two if the junior's not practicing the right way. And I give everybody an equal opportunity. I tell our team, you guys will decide your role. It won't be me. You'll decide it by what you do in practice. And I think that keeps everything on a level playing field. Well, our goal, John, defensively is to make the opponent shoot 40% of their balls behind the three-point line. We want to speed them up. We want them to take tough contested shots over top of our zone.
What's your scheduling philosophy, and how do you like the way the schedule sort of is set up this year?
Well, philosophy-wise, John, I think you always want to put yourself in a position to have a high enough RPI that through your strength of schedule, through getting some non-conference quality wins, that you give yourself a chance to get an at-large berth. You know, last year we were right there. We were probably literally 1 win away from being an NCAA tournament team, although I will say on record I thought we should have been in. But, you know, we had a nice schedule. What the problem is, we only had 3 home games in our 13 non-conference games, we had to go on the road and play 10 of those at some really, really challenging places. So this year it's a little bit more balanced. We're still going on the road and playing in some tough environments. We go to DePaul, to South Alabama, to North Dakota State, who has a really good team, to Louisville, defending national champions, to Western Kentucky. The hardest part, the most challenging part, is getting teams to come to the greenhouse. Not a lot of people want to come and play Southern Miss on our home floor.
Now, that's kind of a tribute to the job that you've done. People don't want to play a home game at Reed Green, or a road game rather, at Reed Green Coliseum.
Well, I think it's a tribute to the previous coaches. You know, you go back to Coach Turk and Coach Green, Coach Eustacy. It's always been a tough place to play. And then that's all encompassing, attributed to our fans, the way that they support this program. And when it gets rocking in the greenhouse now, I've coached a lot of different places. We've been at the old Barnhill Arena, Rupp Arena, the Deaf Dome at LSU when we had our great teams. It's as loud as it can be, but those last 3 games in particular last year at Reed Green Coliseum, it was as exciting and probably as passionate of a crowd that I've been around in a long time.